Yellow. How's it going? Thank you for refreshing my bonus animated emote slots, Fire Golza. Very much appreciated. So, yes, I'm actually live a second time. Twice in 1 week. Who the hell do I think I am? Yeah. So I know I said it was going to be a Wednesday stream, but yesterday kind of took it out of me a little bit. I wound up doing like a couple hours of driving, taking my partner up to get picked up for Anthrocon, and then I spent a bunch of time cooking. So by the time it was getting close to stream time, I was like, you know what? Maybe I don't. But I'm here today. So there's that. Yeah, so I've decided that we're gonna be playing something new to me that I'm sure has been played a bunch of times, but I've not played it, not seen any of it, nothing. Excuse me. Let me get this starting soon off of here. So let me, I guess, get right to it. I'm gonna go ahead and mute the music here. Hi, Katasha. Good to see you. So this is Super Lesbian Animal RPG, which I don't know. I think it is what it says on the tin. Let me know if the volume is okay. It should eventually have like music and stuff. I went through like this intro, like up to... That's a pretty good sound, I think. And I'm going to take the additional guidance because I'm a weenie. Let's see. Over 1,000 years ago, the goddess Fortuna granted the mortals of her planet the gift of magic. This single act of kindness forever changed the course of history. I'm not a weenie. I'm a weenie. I may be a cutie, but I'm also a weenie. Now able to harness the art of the gods, mortals flourished in this new arcane era. Grand cities powered by magic were built, plagues were cured, the lands were connected by new means of transport. Centuries later, most people have grown accustomed to their fantastical reality. You're gonna weenie my cutie? I mean, my DMs are open. Magic now coexists with modern technology as a part of everyday life. But even today, many young people still find themselves chasing dreams of fame, glory, and moderate financial stability with the help of magic. These people seek to become adventurers. The Sapphire Islands. Hey, what if we meet a dragon or something? That'd be pretty cool. Surely we've already met a dragon at some point. What about back in high school? Wasn't one of our classmates a dragon? Are you thinking of Josh? He's an armadillo lizard, not a dragon. Oh yeah. What about you, though? Anything you want to do as an adventurer? I'm gonna say maybe? Maybe we could, I guess I haven't put that much thought into it. I don't know. I'm not too picky. Hey, be honest with me, Mel. Are you still down for this Adventurers Guild thing with Claire and Jody? Well, you're still excited, right? This is a great opportunity for you. You know I'm pumped, and I'm grateful that you want to support me. This is a huge undertaking for you, too. I mean, of course I'm nervous. And yeah, our lack of tangible progress so far hasn't been the biggest confidence booster. But we're doing it together, right? At the end of the day, I think that makes it worth trying. That's the spirit. We'll be the coolest fighting duo Greenridge has ever seen. And man, how lucky am I to have such a cute adventuring partner. Oh, stop. Get a room, you two! Who's there? Weren't you in the middle of something important? Oh, duh. Come on, Mel, let's finish this little treasure hunt. Now let's see, the next clue is travel north until you find the spot where two paths cross. Okay. We got our movement, which is like a little delayed. I think this is it. Nice work, Mel. Well, I mean, this is less two paths crossing and more like a big X someone made with dirt, but this is probably it. Now let's see, the next clue is, from there, search for the lonely tree. Let's see, the lonely tree. I wonder if it's this tree here. This looks like the loneliest tree out here. I don't know, it doesn't look lonely to me. Feels like that's projecting our expectations for how it should feel. Please cease the out-of-pocket comments about the quality of the clues. Now let's... Oh wait, I think I see something up ahead. Do-do-do-do-do. Oh hey, it's a treasure chest. Ooh. For your final test, you must use your wits to discern the identity of the one who has summoned you here. Is it Claire? Correct! Who else would slide directions for a scavenger hunt under my door this late at night? Okay, true. So what exactly was the point of this? Is this more training or something? Yes and no. I needed to get you in an adventurous mood to prepare you for what happens next. Now, our guild missions over these last few months have been less than optimal. Yeah, we know. But what if I told you I have something that could change that? Ooh, spooky. What I have here is... a giant boar. Behemoth boar. Okay. This is a bitch in soundtracks. Alright. This thing is, quite strong. I have a feeling we're not supposed to win this. The behemoth boar chomps down on Allison's cheap sword, shattering it. Ah, crap. Let's double guard. Oh, get out of here, you! Okay, I will say I noticed the game is slightly loud. Let me fix that real quick. We'll take that down to there. Okay. Allison, are you hurt? I've survived worse. I'm just glad you're okay. Okay, so that wasn't part of the plan, but I'm impressed by what I just saw. What? Me getting my butt kicked yet again? A lot of people would have given up after so many setbacks, but not you two. Your hearts are in the right place, and you're willing to put in the work. You just need the power to back it up. Which is why I have this. Hello, Miss Amy Eve. Welcome in. This book contains a sacred ritual passed down to us by Fortuna, the goddess of magic herself. It also has an absurd amount of magical energy, which I think is what attracted that monster just now. Whoa, where did you get that? I found it while exploring. So as the story goes, when Fortuna first taught magic to us mortals way back when, nobody had the training required to cast spells. But instead of giving up on us, Fortuna came up with a ritual to awaken her acolytes' latent magic abilities. And I just so happens to have the instructions for that right here. It won't give you the powers of a goddess, and you'll still need a lot of practice, but it'll give you a running start. You just have to answer a few questions for me. What do you say? Alright, let's do it. I mean, this sounds like just what we needed, right? Well, if Mel's in, then I'm in. Excellent. Let's start with you, Melody. Why do you want to be an adventurer? Well, Allison wants to join you and Jody in your guild, but she knows I'd be worried sick if she ran off without me. So I thought, well, I'm not really doing anything else with my life. Maybe I could go with her and look out for her. Try to keep her safe. I see. You're summoned whenever someone plays SLA RPG, usually because it's your favorite game. I am completely blind to it, so if that's interesting to you, feel free to stick around. No pressure to be an active chatter or anything. I'm just seeing where this takes me. I see. I'm not the best fighter, so I think I'd be more useful if I had healing magic. I mean, I've tried being the healer, but without magic, all I can really do is hand out potions. First time reaction is always going to be interesting. Alright, cool. Well, welcome in. Oh, and hey, Rumald. Good to see you again. And I don't want to keep being the team water girl. I assumed as much. You'd make a great cleric. Hi, anger issues. Welcome in. Well, not quite. I was thinking I'd rather be a paladin. Really? Like a noble crusader with a code of honor and all that jazz? You sure? What? No, I totally have a code of honor and all that jazz. Well, I guess you know yourself better than anyone. I trust your judgment. And you, Allison? You know me. Adventuring's in my blood. I just want to be strong and fight monsters, really. Care to be a little more specific? Evil monsters would be preferable. I don't have any reason to fight nice monsters. Okay, smartass. But if that's all you're going to give me to work with, you don't get to complain if you think your powers suck. No promises. Great. Now let's begin the ritual. Oh dear. Relax, it's just a little spell. I'm following the instructions to the letter. Is this dangerous? Oh, absolutely. Ooh, pretty. Where am I? Melody, are you still with us? Can you hear me? Huh? Oh yes, I can hear you, Claire. You had us worried there for a second. Dang, I wish I could see what you're seeing, wherever your consciousness is right now. Anyway, Allison didn't need as much magic, so she's already done. But I've still got a few final preparations to make for you, Melody. I'd suggest you look around a bit while you wait. Okay. Interesting. Can I interact with that? No. Well, you're someone. Claire? There's some kind of shadowy figure watching me here? Is this normal? Huh? Oh, I don't know, maybe. I've never experienced this myself. That might always be there. Hello? It just disappeared. See, it left you alone. It's fine. I'm sure it's more scared of you than you are of it. I want to follow it. Can't. Rip. Okay, Melody, one last question to ask you before we can complete the ritual. A whole lot of magical power is currently being channeled into you, and we need a way to focus that. You want to be a paladin, and paladins derive their power from faith. Well, I'm not really all that religious. It doesn't have to be religious. Let's just try filling in the blank. My power is derived from my faith in... Oh, interesting. I'm assuming the middle one is like love. What about the power of love? That's the cheesiest thing I've ever heard in my life. Yeah, I know. But it could work. Especially with how inseparable you two are. This idea sounds pretty gay. I like it. If you're mainly doing this to follow your girlfriend around and heal her, then the source of your powers will never be far away. I don't see you two breaking up, but even if you did, you could still use feelings of platonic love as a power source. It's like a symbiosis sort of thing. Well, okay, maybe that's not the best mental image. Whatever. This door leads to the path of the amorous paladin, strengthened by faith in the power of love. Choose this path. I feel like this is the path I would choose. I don't even need to know what the other ones are. And with that, the choice was made. Gayness. Act 1. Several weeks later. Wow, I actually almost looked the part. Not bad for a couple things I had in my closet and a few pieces of cheap gear off the internet. Let's see, the one on the left is Woodland Paladin, Faith in Mother Nature. The one on the right is Resolute, Faith in Your Own Abilities. Okay, I had a guess on the left being related to nature. I wasn't sure on the right. But I definitely, knowing those as the choices, would have stuck with what I picked. You're a timid fox who lives near the small town of Green Ridge on the scenic Sapphire Islands. You'd lived a quiet life with few ambitions since high school, mostly content to let yourself coast along on autopilot. But you always felt that something was missing. A few months ago, something clicked and you came to two important realizations about yourself. One, you're deeply in love with your adventurous best friend Allison Goletta, and you probably have been for a long time. Aw. As it turns out, the feeling was mutual. And two, if Allison has her heart set on becoming an adventurer, then maybe you could join her. As a healer. Okay, enough holing up in my house. I've read all the material Claire gave me and run through my mana management exercises 1,000 times. I think it's finally time to head into town and show everyone what I've learned. Let's see, they don't affect much story-wise, just one specific side quest and a couple abilities. Okay, cool. Is there something in here? Hey, the cat! Hi, Shadow! You okay looking after the house while I'm out? Cat. Cat. Good boy. If you need anything, I give you permission to order delivery while I'm out, okay? Cat. I love black cats. I've had a couple black cats. And they're always sweet and adorable, and I love them. I've really gotten a lot of use out of this punching bag Jody gave me. Every afternoon I've been doing some basic combat practice on it, and then if my hands get sore I take a break to practice healing magic on myself. It's no substitute for the real thing, but hopefully the practice pays off. Okay, now to head for... Wait, is that a monster? Weird, they usually keep away from this part of the coast. Well, I guess it's time to put my training to the test. Oh, it's a cute little hermit crab. That wasn't so bad. I'll be sure to put this to good use. Okay. Hey, that wasn't so bad. I should be able to make it to Green Ridge no problem. And if I get a little banged up, I can just use first aid. See, use first aid out of battle, open the menu, select skills. And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hit up that save station right there. Yes. This is a save station, you can use it to save your progress. Save. Yay, we have saved the game. Just in case you weren't sure, east is east and west is west. Oh, is it open? Oh, hey, treasure. I do hope it's not too loud. Yeah, I am noticing that the combat is a little louder than the rest of the game. Anything over here? No. There's got to be something on the beach. Why else would there be a beach? Secret thing. Wow, there's not... Terrible game, 0 out of 10. There was nothing on the beach. Ooh, it's a triple battle. Okay. Not too bad. Chill starting zone enemies. There's the thing on the beach that I was looking for. Of course there would be a thing. You have to put a thing on the beach. An ether. I got a thing. I've always wondered what's behind this door near my house, but I guess it's none of my business. Okay. Is there more treasure? Treasure. 80 gold. Cha-ching. Snail picnic. Aw, it's cute. We will follow the path. Greenridge is a pretty nice place to live, I think. I mean, I've never lived anywhere else, but the people are friendly enough and it's nice and quiet. Well, except for that whole wailing curse incident with Claire. That week was, extremely loud. But it's usually pleasant here, at least 4 days a week. Very silly progression block. Okay, so it's like the general kind of like goofy, someone's blocking the path kind of thing. Let's see, that's allegedly dangerous. Who are you? You look cool. Well, hello there, miss. The name's Raphael, traveling merchant extraordinaire. You wouldn't happen to know any adventurer types in need of gear, would you? I was hoping to do a little business after dropping off a delivery for the Paladin Brigade, but there doesn't seem to be much demand today. Oh, I am an adventurer type in need of gear. Really? Well, I'm still new, I suppose. I'm a paladin in training. But I could use some equipment. Why, my apologies. I should have known at a glance. You have the aura of a paladin. I actually don't know any aura spells yet, but thank you. In any case, perhaps some of my goods may aid in your paladin duties. Let's see, what do we have? Leather gauntlet, generic brand pauldrons, potion, and tier of revival. Well, I can get the pauldrons. I think that's a good thing to grab. Oh. And we'll go equip the pauldrons. Try interacting with the tent. Alright. Who painted this tent on the ground? That's goofy. I like it. I love goofy stuff like that. Let's see, we got a dock. Oh, hey, Melody. Got a minute? Yeah. Hi, Jody. Hey, we've missed having you around town lately. What have you been up to? Everything okay? I'm gonna give a straightforward answer. I've been studying those books on healing magic that Claire gave me, actually. I really wanted to power through those and get the basics down. Well, awesome. How's that going for you? I've still got a lot to learn, but I've already got a couple simple ones figured out. I'm pretty happy with my progress so far. Nice. I'm still not quite sure I understand that magic thing Claire did with you and Allison the other week, but it sounds like it paid off. I'll ask about the ritual. I was a little surprised you weren't there for the Fortuna magic ritual, actually. I guess it would have been more formal to have the whole guild there, but I doubt I would have been much help. You know I'm no magic expert. I leave that stuff to Claire. Hey, if you're picking up healing magic that quickly, maybe we'll be able to go on an expedition soon. Well, I don't know if I'm quite ready for that yet. Well, it's not that scary, trust me. Claire hypes it up, but most of the places she wants to check out are harmless. Just some local wizard ruins where she thinks we might be able to find an artifact or two. It won't be like what happened last time, I promise. Still, I don't know, maybe sometime soon. But I'd like to practice a little more first. It's cool, this is all new for you. Go at whatever pace you're comfortable with. Anyway, I assume you're looking for Allison, right? Unsurprisingly, yes, I'm looking for Allison. Well, that's good. I'm sure she's dying to see you. If she hasn't texted you about it or anything, I think she's got some big news for you. Please tell me she didn't... Oh, no, it's not another trampoline. Oh, thank God. I guess I probably shouldn't ruin the surprise then. Allison can tell you herself. Well, you've got me curious now. Well, I'd better get going then. Have a nice day, Jody. You too. I want to see what's in the library. A mouse. Oh, the mouse is cute. Hi, welcome to the... Oh, hey, Melody. Hi, Mona. Is Claire in right now? No, your friend's not here. Hey, if you see her, could you tell her to get her crap out of the meeting room upstairs? You know you guys are on the schedule, but that doesn't mean she can use it as her personal office the rest of the week. I'd pack up her crap myself, but she put some sort of hex or something on the door to keep me out. I'll have a word with her if I see her. I've got no business back there. Do I have business up here? I've got no business in there. This is where we have our guild meetings, but I don't think anyone's there right now. Yo, can we grill? Jody's Grill, her pride and joy. Probably shouldn't barge into Claire and Jody's house uninvited, okay? Diamond Square. A beautiful diamond square. I think someone's at the door. Hold on, I'll get it. Hi, we're not ready yet. Come back tomorrow for the grand opening, okay? Alright. Allison's place. Nice axe. Turn the radio on. This has got to be Allison's favorite song or something. She plays it all the time. Well. Cat Wizard? So you whippersnappers fancy yourselves adventurers now, eh? How old are you, 17? 18? I'm 22. Sir. 42 years old. Kids these days, no gumption. Why, back when I was your age, I had already tried to conquer the world twice. If you kids didn't spend all day doing this planking nonsense or whatever it is you do, you'd have a lot more time to be productive. You can learn a thing or two from my granddaughter, Pepper. She's very ambitious. Just full of machinations, that one. Well, it's been nice talking to you, Mr. Leone. No, it hasn't. Melody, hi! How's my favorite paladin doing today? Well, I've only been a paladin for a few weeks and I'm already your favorite? Well, you're in my top 4 for sure. I don't know what a paladin really does, but I know you're giving it your all. Thanks. So how have things been going at Piggledee's? Business hasn't exactly been booming, but hey, still living the dream. Oh, we got a good review from a food critic recently. I think they said we have ambiance. Did you know we had that? I don't even remember putting that on the menu. Well, that's great. Why are you just standing outside the restaurant on your day off, though? Well, I was just waiting for Claire to stop by and grab her paycheck. I like giving it to her in person. If I don't see her in 10 minutes, I guess I'll just leave it in her and Jody's mailbox. I can remind her to drop by if I see her. That'd be great. Well, I'm sure you're busy with your adventure business or whatever, but I won't keep you. See you, Beverly. It was nice talking. We'll go this way. Construction site. These bottles have been thoroughly smashed. Almost definitely Allison's doing. Sounds like we are on the right track. Question mark? Monster. Monster. A hoop snake. Okay, I don't want to die, so we'll first aid. Hi, Sant. Good to see you. I leveled up. We heal when we level up. Cool. Good to know. Ooh. Treasure chest. What do we got here? Ether. Hiking trail peak. Oh, wow, meow shroom. It's a cat mushroom. I love it. Okay, now we will heal a little. And this suspicious save point before heading forward. Allison? What? Mel? What are you doing all the way out here? Just felt like taking a hike? Wait, what's that? Did you get hurt? Oh, it's just a scratch. Funny story, actually. See, I was just minding my own business on break at work, smashing some bottles I had lying around for fun. You know, same old, same old. But I noticed that one of the bottles I smashed had a treasure map hidden inside. Awesome, right? I figured my mom must have buried some treasure out there and hid the map in a bottle at the house. Anyway, long story short, I got jumped by a monster and chased it here to give it a piece of my mind. But it kinda got away. Here, let me see where you're hurt. I want to try something. Huh? Oh, sure. Okay, Melody, focus. Remember what you studied. Positive thoughts, square breathing. Channel your mana into your palms. Melody casts first aid. Oh my god, it worked. Whoa, Mel, that's incredible. You can really pull off healing spells like that already? Oh, it's just an entry-level first aid spell. It took me like 2 weeks just to get that one down, even with Claire's magic boost, and I can't exactly do much more than that. Do you really feel better? Yeah, I feel great. And give yourself some credit. Going from knowing zero magic to being able to do that is pretty amazing. Oh dear. Hey Mel, I know this is a lot to ask, but you think you could lend me a hand here? Hole Hound. That's super cute. We're gonna kiss Melody. think we can do one more turn of attacks. And then we'll have to heal. It went in the hole. Let's see. Abs of our hit the left side. Sweeping kick hits the bottom. Hits the top. I'll try that. Best game mechanic, Mac on your girl. It's a good mechanic. It's very cute. We have defeated the Hole Hound. Oh no, Bear, that's awful. Oh no. I get so many spam calls and texts, and they're all people looking for my mom. I don't get it. I think we scared it off. Isn't it a little weird to see a monster this close to town? It happens. It's just a Hole Hound. I find things like that poking around in my garbage at least once a year. So, anyway. Hey, I haven't seen you in forever. Really liking that new look. It's adorable. So you really think so? I was trying to go for a healer look. It's not too much, is it? It's not too much, is it? No way. You look great. I mean, I always think you're adorable. But today especially so. So, since you're here and I'm no longer busy, why don't we, like, do something together? I've missed having you around, you know? Let's go do something fun. What, like couple stuff? Like a date? Yeah, totally. Normal couple stuff. No magic, no guild, no monsters. Just a chill afternoon together. You know what? You're right. I think a relaxing day off would be good for me. Or at least half a day off. That's the spirit. Did you have something in mind for us to do? Do. A kiss would be a start. Oh my god, I love that. That was so good. So what now? I don't know. We'll figure something out. Let's just look around town and find something fun to do. Allison has joined us. Let us save, because I don't want to fight the Hole Hound again. But yeah, Bear, this game is very cute and very gay so far. I love it. I'm gonna fight whatever you are. Let's go. That's good treasure. Oh boy, look who's here. Should we avoid Paula? I know you two don't exactly get along. Nah, you can say hi if you want. It's not like she won't notice us. Let's just try to make it quick. Alright. Hello. Oh good, it's you. And here I was, worried that I'd get a solid half-hour of peace and quiet in before my shift, without anyone bothering me. Yeah, nice to see you too, Paula. So, Goletta, are the rumors true? The ones about you already giving up on that adventuring nonsense? No, it's going better than ever, actually. As a matter of fact, we just fended off a wild holehound. Wow. Well, maybe next time you'll fight a real monster. Who started that rumor about me calling it quits, anyway? Oh, that was me. Then why did you... You know what? Never mind. Just try not to miss me too much while I'm out becoming a famous hero. Yeah, I'll always cherish my many memories of you being late for your shifts and texting on the job while I did all the actual work. That's certainly a way to remember it. But hey, I'll be sure to send you a card when you're hospitalized for getting stomped on by a dragon. Or whatever it is you run off to do. How thoughtful. Look, I'm just trying to be realistic. A slacker like you, I give it a week before you realize how tough it is out there. Who else do you have on your crew? Amaranth here? Poor girl's gonna have a heart attack first time you run into something big. Higsby? Can't believe you trust her. Typical magic user. Massive ego. Huge magnet for trouble. She'll probably stab you in the back. Caldwell's cool, but I don't know how the hell you convince her to look after a bunch of newbies. Y'all can pretend all you want. You can take shortcuts, but what you're trying to do takes real talent. And you can only pretend to have talent for so long. But yeah, you have fun with your little LARPing club. Bring me back a souvenir. Wow, look at the time. Well, it's been fun, Paula, but Melody and I have prior engagement, so... Sure, scram. What a bitch. These flowers seem interesting. Do they grow like this naturally? We will take the fight. The two trans girls of this game's main party are absolutely perfect because they embody the two transphobia extremes of cute, soft, shy girl and chaos gremlin. That's awesome. Horror games brought to you by Netflix? Huh? Horror games? Eh. Hey, you two, over here. What's up, Beverly? You two seem like you could go for a slice of cake. What makes you say that? I'm just very perceptive, Melanie. I can tell these things. Also, I kinda got half the leftover chocolate cake in the fridge and would rather share it with my friends than throw it out tomorrow. Add as you were joining for a horror game that Netflix was offering? Ah, I see. What do you think, Mel? Yeah, that sounds nice. Let's treat ourselves. Great, let's head inside. Here we are. 2 slices of chocolate cake for the lovely couple. Enjoy! Okay. I'm sorry for making you waste your points on sitcom skunk. It's the dumbest redeem I have, I think. You sure you don't want us to pay for this? Oh no, it's on the house. I probably owed one of you a favor anyway. Thank you, Beverly. I'll leave you two alone then. Holler if you need me. HP and MP restored. You know, if we were a real couple, we'd be sitting here drinking one milkshake with 2 straws. Do you want to ask for a milkshake? You could just have a milkshake if you want one.
It's time to be positive.
I gotta take a break here to be positive. What am I gonna be positive about? I'm gonna say that today something, I don't want to go into detail because it involves, like, other people specifically. But today something happened that normally would frustrate me a good deal, but I didn't let it get to me, and I stayed positive throughout. And it wasn't like a big deal. I normally make it out to be a huge thing whenever this happens. But, you know, I stayed calm about it, and it was fine. And I don't know why I normally make a big deal out of it. I was asked to do something, and I didn't necessarily want to do it.
Skunk.
The head pat always gets me. Oh, no. That would be way too much sugar, even for me. So, what have you been up to lately? It's been a while since we, talked. I've mostly been studying all that material on healing magic that Claire gave me. Lots of little mana management exercises, deep breathing, focusing your thoughts on a spell, that sort of stuff.
Water everywhere, and not a drop to drink. Coleridge, Samuel Day.
I just had a sip of my beverage. Thank you very much for reminding me. You hit I think that one is, I forget if that's 5% or 10% to get that variant of the Hydrate Redeem. Yeah. Variation on stuff. I know what I'm doing when I make redeems. Nice, but you could have done some of that studying with me, I know, I'm sorry I haven't been around lately. I don't know. No, come on, talk to me, Mel. I guess it just felt like people would think I wasn't taking it seriously if I didn't at least get a simple healing spell or two down before showing my face again. I wanted everyone to see that I'm really trying my hardest. I mean, I admire your commitment, and I'm real impressed by that healing spell you used on me. Kind of felt like the fresh, tingly sensation you get after rinsing with mouthwash. Except everywhere. But you do know everyone's got your back, right? You don't have to prove anything to anyone. I don't know, it's complicated. I'm going to explain my feelings further. Everyone's so encouraging. Well, everyone except Paula, I guess. But are they just saying that because they're our friends? Like, they don't know I'll succeed. They can't see the future, and I've never done anything like this before. They're just trying to be supportive. And part of me thinks all that support means I have a lot to live up to now, that I'll let everyone down if this doesn't work out. But it's not like I want everyone to tell me they don't think I'll fail, So it's complicated. Oh my god, she is just me. Melody. I know, I'm sorry. I'm just overthinking things, ignore me. What about you? Have you gotten much training done? Not really. Claire says at a certain point I'll only get better at fighting monsters by, fighting monsters. I haven't had a chance to go out on an expedition or anything. At a whole hound or two aside, there aren't a lot of monsters to fight around town. It's too bad that Faith and the Paladin Brigade are so good at their jobs, huh? Yeah. Oh, that reminds me, I should probably tell you the big news. Brace yourself for this one. I'm braced. I quit my job. Yep, no more working my butt off chopping down trees for minimum wage. Put in my 2 weeks notice, 2 weeks ago actually. Which means I can focus on adventuring full time. Nice. I guess you really got a good feeling about this guild thing, huh? I really do. I mean, why shouldn't I? I know it's a risk, but if this works out, I'll be making way more money than at my old job. And even if it's hard work, I'll be doing something fun with my friends and with the love of my life. Oh, it's so cute. Aw. Oh, speaking of the guild, have you seen Claire lately? Jody said she's been working on some kind of project. Yeah, no idea what's up with that. Claire never tells me anything. You know how she can be. I thought you said no guild business today, though. Well, I'd at least like to tell her about the progress I've made. Let me see. Bear says, you picked up a game today and think you accidentally beelined right to the one straight white guy in the cast as a romantic interest. Terrible taste. Terrible taste. You're gonna beeline to the one straight white guy. Fair enough. Hey Beverly, what about you? Any idea what Claire's been up to? I don't know. All that magic stuff Claire gets up to is way over my head. But I'm sure it's something cool knowing her. I'm not sure if knowing it involves magic makes me more or less concerned. I'd try asking Jody if I were you. Oh well, thanks for the cake, Beverly. It was great, as always. You're welcome. Where are you two heading off to now? Not sure. We hadn't really thought that far ahead. Why do you ask? Well, Claire said something about you getting special magic healing powers from the power of love, or something like that. Is that true? More or less? Wow, what'll they think of next? Anyway, Claire asked me to keep an eye on you two and make sure everything's hunky-dory with your relationship to make sure your magic keeps working. That's a little weird. Everything's cool though, you don't have anything to worry about. I thought so. But hey, if you ever need someone to talk to, I'll be around. Maybe we should ask Jody what Claire's up to, just to have some peace of mind. We will hit this save point because it was a lot of exposition I don't want to do again. Well, that's relief. What is? You two are spending time together. I've been pretty worried about Allison lately. What are you talking about, Jody? I've been perfectly fine. If by perfectly fine you mean starved for attention because your girlfriend was ignoring you, then sure. You say that as if I'm not always looking for attention. Allison, if you miss me so much, why didn't you just come over to my place? You know, that's a good question. Thank you. You're welcome, babe. If you two lovebirds don't need me anymore, I'm just gonna go back to what I was doing. You were doing nothing, Jody. Let's see. Have you seen Claire? Oh, actually, have you seen Claire today? Nope. She says she's been busy with some sort of top secret, very important guild project. One that she didn't want my help with. Aren't you a little concerned about what Claire's up to? Maybe, but I'm sure she knows what she's doing. Jody, sometimes I worry you let Claire get away with too much. What do you mean? How about the time she accidentally cast a spell that swapped your arms with your legs? What? Hey, magic's tricky. She fixed it and learned from her mistake, and that's all that matters. What about that time Province was trying to give a speech, but her mic wasn't working? Oh yeah, didn't she try to cast a volume increasing spell on Province? But it was way too loud and it wouldn't wear off for 48 hours? Yeah, and Province tried to keep quiet, but of course, Polly and Rhett kept trying to get a rise out of her because they thought it was hilarious. Actually, that was pretty funny in hindsight. Listen, I'm Claire's roommate, not her mother. She's also an adult. It's not my job to discipline her or anything. I mean, come on, we all make mistakes. Once I was trying to practice this force shield spell with Faith, except I accidentally made it way too big, and it smashed right through the wall in her office. Wow, I didn't even know about that. I'm gonna have to remember that one for the next time you rag on me for breaking stuff. Yeah, great. Look, all I'm trying to say is Claire needs someone to be supportive of her and her ambitions. Oh, actually, now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure I saw Claire looking for something in your basement, Allison. She's been down there a while, though. We should probably go check on that. How come you're not hanging out with Faith? It's so rare to see her get this much free time. She wanted to do a little painting, so I figured I'd let her have some space. I mean, it's not like we have to hang out all the time. I understand she's a busy person. I just appreciate the time I managed to spend with her, and the rest of the time I let her live her own life. Wow, Jody, that's smart? Emotionally mature? No, it's proof that Mal and I are Greenridge's true power couple.
Donkey Kong and trans.
Hell yeah.
Shadrach. Soaring.
We're getting the redeems out of our systems. Up top, Mel. See you later, Jody. Looks like we are going to the basement. Chadrock is the goat. I have a feeling I should save if there's a save point immediately. Claire, what? Why are my basement walls covered in trash? I can assure you it's not trash. I like the lights, they're festive. How long have you been in my basement? What are you even doing down here? Listen, I'm sure you have a lot of questions, and I can answer those questions if you have some free time and think you're ready for something special. I guess we're ready. Oh wow, I just said I guess we're ready, not having read that that was the line. What are we ready for exactly? Wonderful! All you need to know is that your basement is now the entrance to a dungeon! What? Oh dear. See, as your new guild master, it's my responsibility to give the two of you a proper education when it comes to adventuring. Our previous attempts have been interesting, but it was obvious that we needed to start smaller. I needed a controlled subterranean environment to really replicate that authentic dungeon experience in a more accessible manner. And in case you hadn't noticed, this is the only house in the neighborhood with a basement. Lucky you! So now your house has this cool underground labyrinth that we get to explore. Together, as a team. It'll be so much fun. Claire, just because you're my new boss or whatever doesn't mean you can just bust into my basement and do some radical remodeling. Cow Lady adorable? Yes, Cow Lady is adorable. These characters are all adorable. Okay, first of all, you hardly use this basement, let's be real. This place is a rental. How am I supposed to explain this to my landlord? I'm sure they'll see that this adds a lot of value to their property. Look at all this extra square footage. And where the hell did you put my stuff, huh? It's around here somewhere. I may have put it in hammer space storage or something, I don't know. I don't even know what to say. How about, wow, thanks Claire, you sure did put a lot of effort into handing us our first adventure on a silver platter. Okay, this is a lot, but let's all just stop and take a deep breath, okay? No yelling. Melody, what about you? Isn't this perfect for you? You have to do your training right from the comfort of your own girlfriend's home. Well, underneath it. You've been practicing those spells I gave you, right? Don't you want a chance to show them off? Come on, this will be fun. Claire, this sounds like more like your idea of fun than mine. Excuse me. No, believe me, I'd find it just as fun to drag you to the library and lecture you on your new magic powers in a more academic setting. But putting you in, mildly, dangerous situations and making you use your abilities as part of a team is much easier as part of a team. Wait, does this dungeon have monsters? Oh, absolutely. I used dark magics to summon some evil monsters just for this occasion. Oh boy. Of course you did. Wait, monsters? Real monsters? Well, real-ish. They're more like dark magic constructs, I guess. They'll still put up a fight, though. I do like fighting. Okay, fine. I'm still not crazy about this basement dungeon idea, but I've been dying to see some action. Just make sure you put everything back to normal later. I don't need rowdy basement monsters trying to eat my face in the middle of the night or whatever. I'll put it on my to-do list. Anyway, I was waiting for Jody to show up before starting, but you know what? I think we can handle this on our own. It'll just be 3 pals on a fun-filled dungeon adventure. Are you really sure that's a good idea? Come on, what's the worst that could happen? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, actually, could we postpone? We were kind of on a date or whatever. More or less. I mean, unless you're okay with being a third wheel. I don't really care. Claire joined your party as the third wheel. Enjoy your lurk, Bear. Okay, but fair warning, I could start macking on my girl at any time. No, really, you don't say. She's primarily driven by impulse, Claire. Sure. Some real hardcore tonsil hockey, if you catch my drift. Okay, that might be an exaggeration. Listen, you two are making it weird now, just so you know. Can we go? Swap and spit. I get it, Allison. Planting a big smacker. Smooching. This is your revenge for me trashing your basement, isn't it? Face sucking. Locking lips. Puckering up. Watching submarine races. Can we just go already? Lesbianism. Oh, and if you guys feel like this is too rough, there's always plan B. Just open up the inventory and use the difficulty selector in your key items tab to enable easy mode. Oh, that's cool. Well, we've got this box. Dust Bunny. The Dust Bunnies are pretty cute. Scorch. Sure, let's try that. Wow, they are really attacking Claire. Let Claire die, she's a third wheel anyway? No. There's dust bunnies within Omori. I haven't played Omori. I've heard it's very good though. Can I go? Oh, I can go this way. Ooh. Secret. Need 2 keys. Dust Bunnies in Deltarune too? I need to play Deltarune. I've only ever done the first chapter. But I'm kind of at a point where I'm like, maybe I should just wait and wait for it to be finished. Dust Bunny Sage? Oh my god. Chapter 5 came out recently. Yeah, I am aware that Chapter 5 is out. It's Deltarune is kind of inescapable. Basement dungeon key. Yeah, I mean, It would be an interesting perspective if I'm playing it, like, mostly all for the first time. Right? Like, imagine that stream. I've never played Deltarune, let's beat it. That would be fun. And, I've also never played Undertale. So, I could do that one as well. But Undertale's not fair, because I wouldn't be blind. I should have read this part out loud. You didn't really think I'd let two of my best friends get horribly maimed in a dungeon, did you? Wow, thanks for the vote of confidence, guys. Undertale first. I mean, yeah, Undertale first, but I know what happens in Undertale. It's not like... Undertale Yellow is an interesting idea. Wow, how nice of you to provide refreshments in your dungeon, Claire. That's enough to heal all of us at a pinch, so be sure to use it wisely. Also remember that we can't use a picnic set while in the middle of a fight. I mean, it's your dungeon, Claire. Couldn't you just make the monsters wait for us to have our snacks? That depends. Can you eat a whole meal in 6 seconds? Is that a challenge? Please don't ruin this lovely picnic set I bought by trying to scarf it down in one combat turn. Ooh. That's no good. Item, we will use that picnic set now. If I tell you it's a prequel, it ruins the reveal when it happens in a later chapter. Fair. Adventuring tip, fleeing from battle. You may sometimes feel overwhelmed by the foes you encounter. At times like this, you can flee from most battles by pressing the cancel button when selecting your actions. However, boss level foes will usually prevent you from fleeing. Always be prepared for a fight. Okay, great. That's both keys. We can move on to the end of the dungeon now. You know, I have to admit, I'm actually kind of having fun in here, Claire. Good. I worked really hard on all this. Well, we got 2 keys. What now? Oh, I guess it's open now. Okay, this is it, you two. The final battle. What's in there will put your skills to the test more than anything we've faced so far. Oh dear. I hope you two are ready for a tussle. A tussle? Really? What? What's wrong with calling it a tussle? Well, the way you've hyped this up, it sounds like a little more than a tussle. Maybe a brawl? What about a fracas? Can we just get this over with? Those monsters are itching for a tussle. Okay, now you're just being difficult. I'm always being difficult. Yeah, please don't spoil anything with Deltarune. You know, I will play it eventually, so... What does lurking do? Well, the lurk command is really just to, like, if you feel like saying, hey, I'm here watching, but I'm doing other things. Like, it's just letting me know that, like, hey, I want to let you know I'm here watching, supporting, but I'm not going to be actively chatting. It's an optional little thing. It's not a big deal. Okay, here we go. My first real chance to show you two what I've got. Don't blink, you guys. Big Dust Bunny. This is a good theme. We're gonna smooch our girlfriend. Do we want to do a skill? Let's try a low kick. Oh god, it's buff. Dust Buffney. He's yoked. Let's try a right jab. Oh, I did not do the skill I thought I did. I misclicked, I guess. Yep, I sure did. Dive bomb. That sounds hella cool. We have killed the buff Dust Bunny. Not bad, team. Learn skill Yoink. Learn skill blink. Wait, what is... I guess you could wear this as armor, okay. I will wear the cardboard box. Found the Zircon Saber. Ooh, a sword. Ooh! This thing looks sick. Go ahead and take it, Allison. Did you leave this here just for me? That's actually really nice of you. Yeah, that's a very thoughtful gift, Claire. I pulled some strings to get some nice treasure for the dungeon. I mean, I could have kept it for myself, but fighting with swords is so uncouth compared to pyrokinesis. I'm so happy that I'm not even going to complain about how stupid that comment was. Actually, this sword is supposed to be enchanted, but it looks like the gem in the hilt isn't the original. So right now it's just a normal sword, which is probably why I got it for so cheap. But hey, maybe we'll find a replacement gem when we go on some real adventures. Now we're talking. Do you really think we're ready for that? Sure. You two got through my dungeon just fine. A real one would only be marginally more life-threatening. Marginally? Hey, don't worry, Mel. No clown's gonna hurt my girlfriend on my watch. Promise. There usually aren't clowns. We should probably head outside ASAP, though. I'm not entirely sure how structurally sound this dungeon is. You're only warning us about that now? This place is made of cardboard. I don't know what you expected. Whatever, let's get out of here, Mel. Be sure to equip Allison's new weapon using the equip menu. I will do that. Big attack increase. What? Okay, I didn't put a wall here. Claire, how are we gonna get back upstairs with this wall in the way? Are we trapped? We're not trapped, we just have to find another way out of here, I guess. Oh, I get it. This is another test for us, isn't it? Very clever, Claire. No, it's not. I'm a little freaked out, honestly. I have no idea where that wall came from. What if we don't find a way out? What if we never make it out of here? Does anyone even know that we're down here? That's not gonna happen, babe. It's gonna be okay. But what if it's not? Well, we're not gonna get out of here by standing next to this wall. Let's try to find another exit, okay, Mel? What Allison said. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Well, there's clearly a thing over here. So let's see what's over here. Several minutes ago in Greenridge. Man, I'm bored. The girls have been down in Allison's basement an awfully long time. I wonder what they're up to. It's probably nothing, right? They would have invited me if they had plans. Maybe I should just go check on... Oh, a text from Faith. Grab your armor and meet me at the tower ASAP. It's urgent. Don't tell anyone. Spooky. This doesn't exactly look like a way out. How did we even end up in this cave? I mean, there are a lot of caves under Greenridge, right? Yeah, but we went, what, east then south? Shouldn't we be back in the east end of the dungeon? Claire, shouldn't you know where we are? I never found this cave when building the dungeon, so no, I'm not quite sure where we are. Maybe we should turn around before we get lost in a cave. I didn't exactly see any other holes in the wall up there. It's kind of our only option. Besides, you two were looking for adventure, right? Let's look on the bright side. What's more adventurous than getting lost in a mysterious cave? This danger sign isn't very reassuring. Oh man, are we... What? What's up? I might know where we are? I have no idea how we ended up here, though. Let's just say I hope I'm wrong. Oh boy. Okay, yeah, I actually know where we are. Let's turn back. Why? What is it? Come on, there's a chest right up ahead. We're obligated to open that as adventurers. It's a curse. Yeah. An old Galetta family heirloom that's extremely cursed. Mom sealed it away in that treasure chest. You realize that just makes me want to open the chest even more now, right? The chest is also booby-trapped. I hope you realize I'm not buying a single word of this. What if I don't open the chest? What if I listen to my girlfriend, because my girlfriend's probably correct? And I trust her. Oh, whoops, I must have spaced out. I was supposed to open that chest first. Let's head back and get that. Let's not actually. Damn, you're not allowed to be smart and listen to your girlfriend. Found Allison's photo album. Yeah. Hey, this is your mom's photo album. What's this doing here? Well, okay, so when I was 18, I was trying to start fresh. I wanted to shake off some of that middle and high school dweebiness, you know? Kind of like remaking on social media. So after my mom left, I kind of hid this old photo album of hers filled with embarrassing photos of me in a cave so no one would ever see it. Wow, and I thought I was melodramatic. Yeah, I guess it might have been a bit much. You know what this means though, right? I've got to see what's in this photo album. What? No way. Oh, come on, how bad could it be? Melody, back me up here. Aren't you curious too? I mean, I've probably seen most of them before. If we dug enough, we'd probably even find some photos of me. You know what? Fine. It's probably nothing that embarrassing. Just a quick peek though, okay? Cute. Oh my god, is that your mom? Choose your next words carefully, Claire. I was just gonna say, she looks like a total badass. I definitely buy all those stories you told me about her now. What, you didn't believe them before? How old is this one? You look really young here. I think this is before I moved here. So maybe 4 or 5? Which explains why my hair is a total mess. It's hard to remember a time when you didn't spend an hour a day on your hair. What's next? Who's this? Do you have a sibling I don't know about? That's me. Oh my god. Yeah, I had a scene phase for a brief period in high school. I know, it's stupid. No way, it's cool. You were just expressing yourself. My parents would have killed me if I tried something that extreme. Anyway, next. Oh my god. Yeah, laugh it up. Your mom dressed you up as a carrot? I was 1 year old. What the hell was I supposed to do? Oh man, that's just great. The humble origins of the legendary hero Allison Galetta. Yeah, I definitely remember why I hid this thing. Oh, relax, I'm only teasing. This is all adorable. You should be thankful your mom preserved all these happy memories for you. Yeah, I guess you're right. Well, that was fun, but now we're still stuck in a cave. A cave that, if I remember correctly, should be on the other side of town. Something is definitely going on around here. Oh, thank you for following. I appreciate that. Allison, you said you'd been in this cave before, right? Has this void always been down here? Yeah, no. Wow, this is incredible. It sort of looks like the fabric of reality is falling apart. No, it just looks like we're back in your dungeon and that weird magic effect you had going on with the floors leaking out. Or something. Quit trying to freak us out with your bonding through danger shtick. No, I really mean it. This is not part of the dungeon I designed. Okay, Claire, listen. Is it possible that maybe summoning the dust bunnies, you got a little more than you bargained for? Not a chance. I was incredibly careful about this. It takes much more energy to summon more powerful creatures. I only used a small amount of mana to summon exactly as many dust bunnies as I needed. No, I think we've stumbled upon something else. There's a couch. A sofa? Well then. Looks like a pretty nice one, too. Hey, you know, I could really go for a nap. I'm pretty tired from all this dungeon business. I think I'm going to pop a squat on the couch and pass out for a little bit. Really? Right here. In this part of the dungeon that shouldn't even exist. I'm a sleepy bunny, Claire. I wasn't expecting to go on some wild dungeon adventure today. I need a sec to recharge. I could probably use a little rest, too. Also, there's absolutely no way I'm going on ahead without Allison. Of course. Well, I suppose some rest could do us good. Let's take a power nap. Spooky. Oh. I see. Can I... The anomaly. Core barrier controls all insert key. No. Interesting. It looks like I can push this block from the other side. Interesting. One of these crystals doesn't look like the others. Most of an egg appears. Dust Bunny Sage appears. Most of an egg. Jesus. Yeah, it does sound very Earthbound, for sure. Hello, Ione. How's it going? Rip in space time appears.
Good skunk.
Rip in space time. Jeez. Thanks. I'm happy to be streaming again. Let's see, pretty basic ice attack, targets one enemies, can also freeze. I'm gonna go with Scorch though. Yeah, I have a lot of art from Attack Rack, yeah. Hi, Otter Lover. Hi. I have a feeling killing a Rip in space-time isn't a good idea. Found a key.
Transplant, stop you and plant.
I wonder if there's a way to clear this path.
Transplant, DK. Donkey Kong and
Yes, the common hierarchy of enemies, most of an egg to literal space-time ripping apart. Hey, I mean, seems accurate. Like, you know, we're fighting a dust bunny and a rip in space and time. Ooh, corrupted? What? Oh shit. That's not great. Item. No, that's not what we want. I think we might be screwed. Let us maybe heal a little bit. What is this? Is this a computer? This thing is downright ancient. It's so old, I don't even think it has a mouse. It just has arrow keys. I wish it had a trackball. That'd be fun. Allison, were you the type of kid in school who would always steal the trackballs from the old mice in the computer lab? How short-sighted do you think I am, Claire? I couldn't have gone and played Flash games in the middle of class without a functioning mouse. True. Anyway, Melody, what does it say on the screen? It might be important. It almost looks like an email client. There's a message open on the screen. Things will get interesting down there once the process starts, so you may want to know this spell to clear away a certain type of corruption. Oh, there are directions for some kind of healing spell. That might help us get out of here. Learn Purify, clear block paths, and cure party members of corruption. That would have been really nice one battle ago. Things have most definitely gotten interesting here, so thanks, V. Who could this message actually be for, though? What's this process? And why is there a functioning computer in the middle of, well, wherever we are? I'm personally too concerned about getting back to the surface to look a gift horse in the mouth here, Claire. Okay, so there was a corruption here that I guess I can now clear. Tear of Revival. And we'll save since we're right here. can't do that. Okay. Huh. This is very weird and trippy and not at all what I was expecting of this game. Grindcore tea? Let's see. Old shirt from a grindcore band Allison liked in high school, which was briefly worn as a robe by a dust bunny sage. We'll do that, and we'll also give one to Claire. And what's here? Another key. All right. So I think that's two. Okay, yeah, it says that's 2 keys right there. All right, there was more over here, I'm pretty sure. I think, anyway. Just this thing that's clearly an enemy. I'm not sticking my hand in that. Oh, it wasn't an enemy. Neat. Mobile Hole Hound appears. Most of an egg appears. The Mobile Hole Hound is pretty funny. Oh, oops. We want to heal. Oh, I meant to attack the egg. Oops. Okay. Found another key. Wondered if it would start panting. pretty funny. This is so weird. I love it. Oh shit! Abby's streaming. Or Abby's rating. Hi Abby. Thank you so much for rating in. Bleh. Oh. What? Nightbot? What the? I don't even have Nightbot set up to do that. What the hell? For anybody who's not following Abby, Abby is a wonderful, wonderful streamer. What the? Excuse me? Bot? What? Oh, I'm an idiot. It would help if I got your stream name correct, huh? Oh, sorry. Abby is a wonderful streamer, dear friend of mine. I would ask what you were streaming, but I know you were doing art fight stuff. For those of you coming in the raid, you probably know me because I hang out in Abby's stream a lot. I'm Fancy Skunk. Tonight we're streaming Super Lesbian Animal RPG. This is my first time playing this game, and it is so far quite trippy and strange, and I'm loving it. But Abby, thank you so much for dropping your community off here. Yes, the gang gets super gay. Also, the game itself did an It's Always Sunny title card earlier, which was very funny. You haven't played this? I, so far, really like it. You can kiss your girlfriend during the game. It's great. And it gives... Kissing your girlfriend imparts stats. It's amazing.
Ah, good skunk.
No. Thank you for calling me good skunk. Let's see. I would wager that we're about to find something spoilery. And this is the start of the game, but I imagine... Oh no, Tesla! Sorry, Tesla, you did not win the Gamba. Well, I guess all there is to do is to insert keys into this thing that's clearly going to screw us over. Don't mind, just want to keep hanging? Alright, cool. I don't know how much longer I'm going, like, I'm assuming... This game looked like it's split into acts, so I might be stopping after Act 1 ends, which I don't know when exactly that is, but seems like it might be soon. I may now proceed to the core. Oh boy. Are we ready for this? It'd probably be a good idea to use the save station and rest up at that couch we saw earlier. Nah, we're ready. Are we? Maybe we're not. Maybe I should use the couch. I would like to have my MP back. Good luck. Oh boy. Let's, yeah, I'm gonna backtrack to heal. Alright. I am stretching. Thank you for the reminder, Sin. Ooh. You can use shift to sprint. Oh yeah, that's right. I remember reading that in the controls. Oh my god, it's so much faster. Nyum. I promise that royalty gamba can pay off. I know it hasn't paid off for anybody yet, but it can, and that's what's important. Core Guardian. That seems like a good excuse to smooch. Okay. Yeah, the music is genuinely quite good. I have a feeling I'm going to be adding a bunch of this soundtrack to my playlist. Oh shit, now it has swords. Plus to win targets one enemy. Ooh, okay. We'll try that. Ow. Ow. Okay. Can't kiss Allison this turn because I need to heal Claire. It was weak to Frost. We'll do another smooch. And we will dive bomb it. And also, we'll try scorching it in this form. Okay. All right. Good lord. I guess I was right about you two being ready for a bigger challenge. Just how much power did that Fortuna spell give you? As much as I'd love to gloat, at the moment I'm more concerned about the fact that this is a dead end. Should we turn back? Maybe everything's shifted around back there to give us an exit. Another monster? Resorting to name-calling, are we? Honestly, the nerve. You barge onto someone else's property and pummel every living thing in sight, and you think I'm the monster? Is that all you have to say for yourselves? Okay, two things, dude. One, if you keep trying to scare my girlfriend, we're gonna have a problem. And two, can you lose the goofy mask? I know my good looks may be hard to believe, but this is just my face. That's... okay. Nothing? Don't worry about it. Oh, you think I look peculiar, do you? Well, the feeling is mutual, you weird little ear creature. Wait, do you not know what a rabbit is? Please, I never claimed to be a zoologist. We don't actually think you look funny, by the way. That would be very rude to the only person who might be able to help us leave. Right, Allison? Yeah, I really love that one piercing eye that stares directly into my soul thing you've got going on. As much as I love these cute little attempts to win my favor, I believe we were discussing something else. Oh yes, you three are trespassing. What are you doing in here, other than causing property damage? We were trapped in here. We're just looking for a way out and defending ourselves against the monsters, we swear. Figures. Just three locals acting like they own the place before we're even ready for guests. So you're responsible for all this? You made this whole dungeon by yourself. I'm not quite sure I would call it a dungeon, but yes, this facility is under my jurisdiction. Things were shaping up quite nicely before you three started knocking out my underlings. Even the most of an eggs. Those poor, helpless most of an eggs. You've crushed their self-esteem. Okay, but what exactly were you doing building a weird labyrinth down here underneath our town? I could ask you the same thing about your little dungeon now, couldn't I? Ah, so you've heard of my work. Claire, now's not the time. Excuse me, I don't think we've caught your name. My name is Jarvis. Not Jarvis, Jarvis. Javis. Everyone always gets it wrong. You may also refer to me as Sir if you wish to grovel. Okay, Mr. Jarvis, sir? What exactly is going on down here? Oh, just making some preparations before my superior's arrival. Tidying up would be the phrase, I believe. Your superior? Who's that? Whoops, I've probably said more than I should. It's none of your concern. I'm letting you three off with just a warning. You're lucky I have better things to do right now than deal with you. Just, for future reference, quit punching my subordinates and try not to wreck anything else of mine, okay? But I love wrecking. Well, then I have good news for you, you horrible little creature. It looks like the scrambler was damaged in your little skirmish and is going critical. This whole facility will be gone. I said Jarvis. I definitely said Jarvis. This whole facility will be gone in a matter of seconds. Such a shame. I'll be leaving now. Let's hope we never meet again. Wait. Can confirm you said Jarvis. Thank you for backing me up. Well, okay. Are we alive? That's a good question. Claire, is this hell? Or just like a personal hell? It's a cave. That doesn't exactly answer the question. Ooh, my alarm's going off. Is that whole dungeon really gone? Just like that? Looks like it. Oh, thank God. I was starting to think we'd never get out of there. See, what did I tell you, Mel? You got nothing to worry about with me watching your back. Thanks, Allison. I can't believe it's all gone. What a waste. Claire, that dungeon was bogus. I know, but that was like our first real adventure. It was such a good learning experience. I wish I had a chance to take notes. Well, next time you get stuck in a reality warping dungeon built by a talking videotape, I'm sure you'll remember to bring a notebook and a pen. Now, I hope this is the last time I have to say this today, but let's find a way out of here. Shoot. I'm gonna explore a little bit. I think that's gonna be the exit. Well, thank you, Aqua. Been having a good stream, yeah. Let me check the other one. One of these is the exit, so let's check what the other one is. Can't say I'm too pleased about there being a spike pit blocking our way here. Spike pit duty is usually Jody's thing. Come on, you gotta have some trick up your sleeve for spikes. You know, like a million spells. Well, I don't exactly think setting these crystal spikes on fire would improve our situation here. We'll just have to see if Jody can help us with these. Okay, so I guess we are just gonna leave. Blinding flash of light. Oh my god, we did it. We made it out of there in one piece. Well, 3 pieces because there are 3 of us, but you get my point. See, I told you we had it under control. Are your adventures with Jody usually that whack, Claire, or was that new? That was... well, it was something else. I'm still processing it, I think. Well, I don't know about you two, but I'm exhausted. I'm heading back to my place for a nice, long nap. Oh, before you go, maybe we should, you know, keep what happened down there to ourselves, for now at least. If Faith finds out about the whole basement dungeon thing, we'll never hear the end of it. I'm not sure anyone would believe us if we told them what we just saw anyway. You're the boss. Mel, you coming with? Oh yes, I could really use some rest myself. Would you like to save your progress? Yes. Later that night. Melody must have gone for a walk when she got up. Shouldn't be too hard to track her down. Oh, wow. That wasn't very hard. Couldn't sleep? Just a little restless, I guess. How'd you know I would be here? I didn't! This was my 4th guess. Want some coffee? Ooh, what kind of coffee? The extremely sugary kind with very little actual caffeine, just how you like it. You shouldn't have. But I'll take it anyway. Well, today sure was interesting, huh? I certainly can't say that's how I expected to spend my Monday. What did you think would be different? Less eggs, mainly. Fair enough. Hey, you did great, though. All that healing and junk? We couldn't have done all that without you. I probably would have gotten punched clean through a wall and left a bunny-shaped hole like in a cartoon. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about all this. I mean, the circumstances might not have been ideal, but I don't know. Something about healing just feels right. Maybe it just feels good to be useful to someone. Now, it's not good to judge yourself based on how useful you are. Okay, well, maybe that's not the right wording. It just feels nice to be helping people. You know, keeping my friends from getting hurt, making a difference in their lives. Maybe I finally figured out my thing. Your thing? Okay, like, Claire's got her magic, and Jodie's a courageous knight with a code of honor and all that. And you're a great fighter, and you're super cool. What stands out about me? Being pink? I don't have any flashy talents, or interesting hobbies, or a cool job. I'm just kinda around. But now, maybe healing is my thing. I mean, you seem like a natural to me. But you've already got a lot of things. You're also super nice, and you're insightful, and you're generous. You're a really giving person, you know that? And of course, you're pretty cute too. That's a plus. And look at me. I'm glad you think I'm cool, but I'm just a big dummy who likes swords and cute girls with swords and run-on sentences. I guess what I'm saying is, I hope this works out. But if it doesn't, you shouldn't worry about trying to force yourself into a neat little box like that. It's okay for you to just be you. I mean, I already like you for being you. Stop saying so many smart things, you big dummy. Mal, when you talk as much as I do, eventually you get lucky and say something smart. So what about you? Is this guild thing going as well as you'd hoped? I mean, pretty much. Aside from the weird limbo dimension or whatever we stumbled into, I can't complain much. You don't sound that enthused. No, I am. I'm just groggy. We're doing great. I guess it doesn't really feel completely real yet. I don't have any reason to be concerned, though. It's fine. My brain is just being dumb and not letting me relax. I know the feeling. But you've wanted to do this your whole life, right? Yep, pretty much. I mean, it's hard not to want to be an adventurer when most of your formative memories involve tagging along with your mom on her legendary adventures. I can't even imagine what that must have been like. Well, okay, my mom probably didn't take me on her grandest adventures before we settled in Greenridge. Probably just the more toddler-friendly ones. No reason to be concerned foreshadowing? Yeah, probably. All the legendary adventures with no sharp objects or potential choking hazards or swearing. Everything felt really grand to a little kid like me, though. My mom was the coolest person in the world to me. She isn't afraid of anything. Typos. It was like being the kid of a superhero. So I guess because of her, I always thought that being an adventurer was the coolest thing you could be. But I still feel pretty much the same. Maybe that's a bit much to live up to. I should just be happy I'm getting the chance to do this at all. Especially with you, Melody. Hey, have I ever told you why I chose the name Melody? I don't think I have. Why do you ask? I don't know, we're just reminiscing now, I guess. So, you know, I always have to overthink everything, right? So I really wanted to make a count. I couldn't just pick any name. Melody sounded like a sweet name to me, and, well, this probably sounds stupid, but I thought that in a song, the melody is sort of the centerpiece, like the focal point of the song. It's got a certain confidence to it, and it's the part of the song that people pay attention to in most songs, right? I don't know, that might be all wrong. Maybe I should have taken music theory in high school. No, that makes sense to me. And I did take music theory. I thought that. If I had just heard it enough, I'd start to think of myself like that. Like my name represented the kind of person I wanted to become. Not just the girl part, but like everything. Someone more confident in her voice, I guess. Sorry, I'm being such a downer, aren't I? Do you remember what I said when you came out to me in Faith? You said that if I spelled my name with an I, then I could dot it with a heart, and that it'd be cute. Why did we take so long to start dating? Because we're a couple of dummies. Are you there, my queen? I've got a status report on the operation on, whatever it is they call this horrid planet. Last I heard, they were calling the planet Reverie. Reverie, that's the one. Anyway, I'd just like to report that everything is going according to plan so far. There may have been some minor setbacks, admittedly, but not to worry. We did anticipate the possibility of interference from the locals after all, so we've moved on to Plan B. Nice work, Jarvis. Have you made contact with the potential recruit you had your eye on in Greenridge? Affirmative. It was quite simple to sway her to our side. While she's inexperienced, she makes up for it with raw skill and passion. I see great potential in her. And if nothing else, her familiarity with the area will be of great use. Well, hey, if you ever forget the name of the planet you're on again, now you can just ask her. Good one, my queen. So when should I be able to make my grand entrance? I can only keep myself preoccupied for so long while you run around playing Dungeon Master and having all the fun. Very soon, my queen. If we remain on schedule, we should be ready within 48 hours. Wonderful. I hope they're ready for me. Wow. Act 2. I was kind of thinking for waffles for breakfast, actually. I mean, maybe, but I've been trying to watch my carbs. You want a waffle iron we never use, though. That's literally the only thing it's made to do. Who could that be? It's Claire. Oh, it's Claire. Hey, are you two decent in there? Can I come in? Claire, I'd like to think I'm better than decent. That's not what I... Look, just come meet me at the library whenever you can. Huh, wonder what she wants. Also, why'd she walk all the way over here instead of just texting us? Alright. I am going to save. And we're going to call that there for now. That was a very interesting start to this game. I was super not expecting the whole Terran reality glitch dungeon kind of thing. So let me find us somewhere to raid. Yeah, I really like this so far. I will definitely be streaming this again. I know exactly where we're going. We're gonna go see Mr. Squabbit. Squabbit is doing some origami tonight, which is super cool. Thank you everyone for coming out. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate the views, the follows, the everything. Just being here is extremely supportive and helps me keep myself in the right mindset where this is going well, and it makes me feel good about it. Even though I'm not doing this for anything other than myself, it's nice to have people here. So I do appreciate it. All right. Have yourselves a fantastic night, everyone. Go say hi to Squabbit. Oh, I almost forgot. We have our little raid message, which is just the very super simple skunk emojis, skunk raid. Keep it simple, keep it easy. All right, everyone. Thank you again for coming out. Go show some love to Squabbit. All right. Bye.